All right, you guys are good. Oh, I did it again. I forgot to take my phone case off. 1 second. Let you guys fill in while I do this. Sorry if the design is terrible. There we go. Now we're good. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, hello, Kevin. Excellent live stream it is. Invincible Extremes Muscle Cars is here. How's it going? Let you guys fill in just a little bit. Look at all this mess that I've made. I made a huge mess in this shop. I need to clean up. As soon as this thing is able to run, this whole shop is getting like revamped. I'm tired of this mess that I've made. It's ridiculous. More fun, exactly. Trailduster, Bronco, and Blazer are the best vehicles this company made. I agree. Something about like what do you even call this thing? Is it considered a sport utility? I really don't know. But I like it. And some people have asked me if the top is removable. Yes, it is. It is removable. I don't think it's ever been taken off, though. But it does come off. All right. So what questions do we have tonight? Mook has been in a library for 11 hours. Well, look, I'm glad that you're so dedicated that you will come out to the live stream for what really matters. When did you get that? Is it a Bronco? It is not a Bronco, but go check it out in the last video. Hard topping invert as needed. Exactly. Duh. Yeah, exactly. What are you staying on first? As in starting on? This thing I'm starting on. I just wanted to get this thing running and rolling so I could get it out of here, which is what I did. I put these big tires on it just to get it rolling. And that tire is the only one that would hold. Well, actually, that tire and the one that I put on the back are the only ones that would hold air. So I changed the fronts. Hey, Dylan, it's me with the 74 Power Wagon. I noticed in your last video that the carb on the Trailduster is the same one I have. Do you know the factory settings for the carb? No, I don't. What is this? A little Carter, the BBD. Good little carburetor. This thing runs pretty well. No, I don't know the factory settings. I'd probably have to look that up. I'm sorry. This is a Plymouth, not a Dodge. Is Trailduster selectable 4x4 or the True Track all-wheel drive? It is full-time 4-wheel drive. The locking hubs didn't come out until the later years. I think that early 80s. You fired up yet? Yeah, go check the last video out. Just watching the C20 video. Cool Junkyard Digs is here. Yeah. Why did you buy that car? I wanted it. It was a good deal and had to jump on it. Oh, it's dark in here. Hold on. Let me grab the light. We'll look around inside. I need to pull that carpet out completely and assess how bad the floors are. That side I know is bad. I don't know how this side is, but I want to pull the carpet out completely, get it completely gutted, and pull the seats out, just clean it up, maybe patch the floors. As you can see, they were trying to diagnose some stuff over here. We've got a thermostat, ballast resistor, ignition module. They were looking like there were there's 2 ignition modules in there. That's what the problem was with this thing in the video. Whenever I was finding the no spark issue, I thought it was the cap, but it turns out it was that ignition module there. I changed it out. My first guess was the cap, because the actual original cap was pretty bad, but that ignition module did it. What a heap. Yeah, you're right. Lamborghinis are cooler than that thing. Yeah, probably so. Should do a giveaway on both? Nah. Yeah, check out. I put the tailgate on. It actually came with the new tailgate because what happened with this thing, it looks like they were pushing it around, and it had a spare tire in it, but I took it off, and I think they were pushing it from the spare tire, and it just pushed in the spare tire holder. So replace this. I need to paint it. I've got another white bumper for it, a step bumper, so I'm going to put that on it as well. But then I also got the lift, the hatch, whatever you want to call it, working. I got it to work. I need to get the whatever you call it, the shock things that hold it up. I need to get those. Cheap parts suck. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's the thing. And the Chrysler boxes aren't bad. They do get a bad rap because you get a bunch of generic companies that make these things and they're no good. And you can see that one says cuts out written on it because it's a generic piece. And it was brand new, but it cut out. Like if you had the thing on top end or whatever, it started cutting fire. How many projects are you running now? Just finished watching the first 12 vids in the Charger playlist. Now I gotta go find the rest. Yeah, I need to update the Charger playlist. I haven't done that in a little bit. But currently, just this project. This is the only project that I'm working on actively. Everything else, I'm just banking until the time comes. This thing won't really take much. If the drive shaft situation, I'll sort that out. And then I change the oil in this thing, get new belts, hoses, fix the brakes on it, do some basic stuff. All the lights work and everything, maybe wheels and tires, and do the basic stuff to it. Then we'll get to the point where we can drive this thing. But I want to leave it looking like it does for now. I don't really care. But this thing, this is my only active project at the moment. I wanted to show you guys like me acquiring these, so that way you see me banking these for a future video. But yeah, this is just me like holding on to it for now. Did you ever do one of those fuse box projects to clean up the engine bay wiring? Yeah, actually, the Charger, I'm doing all brand new modern wire harness on it. I'm getting rid of the bulkhead connectors. I'm probably just going to put a plate there. But all this wiring is going to be thrown away. And I'm going to remake every bit of wiring for this car. My voltage regulator and my old Diplomat would need replaced a couple times in a couple years. Yeah. Which do you prefer, classic muscle or modern muscle? Both. Drive that sucker. I did actually drive it. I need to make a video on it. Probably make a video this Wednesday. It'll come out hopefully Friday. But yeah, I actually did make a video of like me, or I'm going to make a video, I'm sorry. I backed it out. Transmission actually shifts into gear. I put a power steering pump on it. You'll see that on video as well because it was missing. Fixed all that. Painless or auto wire. Who was it? I was going with quick wire, I think. Quick wire, I really liked what they had. It has like a built-in cutoff switch built into the fuse panel, and I like that. So, and it was fairly decently priced. Paint, Charger. Yeah. Glad you're here, buddy. Do you have a motorcycle or consider having one? I have owned one, and I bought it to resell, and I rode it once. I didn't even ride it on the road. I just rode it around the shop. Would you be willing to do a wiring video tutorial? I'm trying to do it for my 84 W250. Yeah, we'll probably go into depth with it. Don't know how well we'll go into depth because that's a pretty big project. But I will talk about what I'm doing. Easy is my fave. Easy. Okay, I'll look into it. I haven't really picked a company yet. I just liked Quickwire because of, I don't know, the whole format of it. I just really was appealed to it. Hello from Australia. Yeah, it's Quickwire is KWIK wire. 318 or 360 in the Plymouth. I don't know. I haven't even looked yet. I was told it was a 360, but I think it's a 318 based on that carburetor. That is a 318 carburetor there. Oh. So I don't know. I need to look. Check the numbers on the block. Does your dad ever talk? Yeah, he just doesn't care to talk on video. He just likes to help out. He doesn't really care to be in the camera. I've used auto wire and it's overpriced garbage. So I'm gonna give you a suggestion to try. Cutoff is a nice option. Yeah, yeah. I can't vouch for how good the quality is, so don't like take my word for it. I just saw that it had a built-in cutoff switch, and I like the quality of it. And you can get all sorts of accessories for it. And I mean, I think they had one that was like a 22 circuit, and that's a lot. And I plan on using a lot of this stuff, so you know, I like the way it looked. And it was all, you know, it comes like with all the aftermarket wiring harnesses does. It comes like pre-labeled wires. It tells you where what goes and where. So it's pretty nice. But it had the built-in cutoff switch, and I really like that. So here's something that's interesting. I mentioned it in the video of this truck, but this grill here is a hard to find grill. If it was a Dodge, it would say Dodge written in here. But being a Plymouth, they didn't do that. For 70, basically pretty much every year but this truck, for some reason, if you look on the hood, a lot of them you'll see will have, oh, I'm kidding. I lied. I can see it now. Can you see that? I didn't notice that before. I didn't think it had it. You can kind of see where Plymouth was written in it. I didn't even notice that. I was wondering why it didn't have it. But that's why it's actually just fallen off. Well, I learned something. How about that? I was wondering why it didn't say Plymouth on the front, because I was like, that's kind of weird. But normally, I feel like the holes would be drilled for it, don't you? But yeah, you can kind of see where it's supposed to say Plymouth right there. Like there's the H right there. No, that's the T, and that's the H. That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, it doesn't say Plymouth in the grill. So this is a pretty hard grill to find right here. This is a 2-year only grill, 77 and 78. This one's a 78. You can tell a 77 if it has clear marker lights. 78's amber. And another fun fact, this is a 2-year only lower valence filter panel, whatever you want to call it, because in 77 and 78, you had your marker lights, your turn signals up in the grill. But normally, it would have an extra marker light right here. Like my 74, it's just got a single headlight up here, and then this marker light that goes right here for turn signal. But on these 2 years only, it had this solid filler panel. So pretty cool. DeWalt Smart. Yeah, oh yeah. DeWalt's good stuff. Love the truck, great find. Need to join Ram Charger Central website. Yeah, I've looked at their stuff. Any idea what the axle ratio on the Trailduster has? No, I don't. I have not looked. Let me see. Here, we'll look at the in the door jamb. It might tell us. Oops, sorry guys. Nothing. Date of manufacture is June of 78. So this was a late build. No, it doesn't say anything there. Look at the original paint. It was a really pretty color. And it's very close to what the Charger originally was. Hey Dylan, I want to see, I forgot, but how did you meet Mook and Kevin? Or Mook can answer the question. I met Kevin because he messaged me, or he commented on one of my videos one day, and I think I'd already seen one of his videos, like the first F250 video. I think I had seen it. And he messaged me, or he commented and said, what kind of camera do you use? Because he was having trouble with stabilization at the time. And he messaged me and asked me about it. And then he sent me I told him on the comment, and then he sent me a message on Instagram and asked me about it. And then we just kind of started talking. And from that point on, we just started being friends. And he added me to a group message with Luke and Mike from Thunderhead 289 and Classic Mustangs 429. And we talked for a while. And I'll say this, I was there before Mook, so take that as you will. I mean, or before they were at least, you know, their thing. But no, she's cool, and I have not met her personally, so I can't really say. But yeah, she's a cool person. She actually watches these things, so who does? I mean, any person who watches this stuff is cool. Real nice collectible. Thank you. This is the first stream I get to watch live since they are always so late for me. I'm thinking about moving them to Monday nights at 7. It just works out better for me instead of Sunday nights at 8. So it looks like we're still getting a good, pretty good turnout here. So I think I'm just going to do it on Monday nights. It just makes it easier on me. So that way you guys just have the heads up. Because I did get a couple of questions on, where's the live stream? Where's the live stream? But, Cool facts about the grill. They used to switch marker light stuff around like that. Maneuver cars last longer on average. That's another reason these always are rare to see. Flat black paint job. Think has been so overplayed in my opinion. Love the factory two-tone on the Trailduster. I agree. No, you weren't. I know you guys were friends or whatever before, but look, I mean, really, I was there first. He just didn't know it yet. That's the thing. He just didn't know. Yeah, Mook finally chimes in. No, I'm just kidding. She's cool, though. And Kevin's cool. Luke's cool. Mike's cool. I still haven't met Mike in person, though. I still have yet to meet him. We've been making plans, though, and we're hoping to have all 4 of us meet up here maybe after the new year. Winter's coming. Better get that 4x4 going soon. Yeah, I need to fix the drive shaft. The U-joint's busted on it. Got to run. Have fun with them projects. Everybody go subscribe to Invincible Extremes Muscle Cars. You actually just did the that road trip in your Firebird, and that thing was cool. Let me go check him out. I was following that whole thing on Instagram. I think he just posted a video on it, too. Or whatever. Yeah, Mook, whatever. I mean, I was there in spirit. He just didn't know. I'd do the Trailduster in factory colors. Yeah, if I were to ever paint this thing, it would be the factory paint. See you later. All right, Mook. See ya. Glad you came out. Tell you what. We'll see if we can start this thing. If you watch the video, I did the old, rig up the gas tank with our nice fuel pump here. Rigged up the battery, cut the fuel line, all the stuff. Have you taken the top off yet? No, have not. I don't even think the top's been off of it before, ever. So, I do want to take it off at one point. I like the rims you have on the front. Yeah, I'm really torn between 2 wheels. I want to do slot mags, like 10-inch slot mags on the front and rear. But I don't want something that could easily get scratched material-wise. That's why I want to do some white spoke wagon wheels, because that's what this thing would come with, and those things would pop. Let's see. Put the battery cable on. Now let's listen to our fuel pump. Fill up the bowl real quick. I haven't started this thing in a couple days, so hopefully it doesn't let me down. For you guys, interior light still works. Pump the pedal, if I can find it. She tried. Come on, she's cold. The choke is all the way open. I got a choke wire in here, but it's stuck shut or stuck open, so I can't. But yeah, she's cold. The choke's wide open, so we'll sit here and let it run for just a second, and I'll get out. You'll stay. Come on. All right. I don't think this is factory exhaust, but it's super quiet, so I like it. But I do want to put something different on it. Idle's fairly smooth though. I want to rebuild this carburetor. It needs to be rebuilt because one, this gasket right here. Oh, I leaned on it. It got mad. I might have ran out of gas actually. That pump was pretty loud. Let me see if I ran out of gas. No, there's still some in there. Let me run the hose down a little further. If you look at it too funny, you know, it'll just cut itself off. All right, I think we're good. It's not terribly cold out here, but it's cold enough that that choke just does not want to cooperate. You gonna run? Did you get a front drive shaft? The front drive shaft is actually laying in the back here. Nothing's wrong with it. I just need to put it all back together. You can hear that tapping noise. I think it's either a lifter or the alternator's making noise, because when you put your hand on the alternator, you can feel it rattling. So I don't know. I don't think it's anything bad. Check this out. So my alternator's acting weird because, oh, there they come. Yeah. The lights work super well, but I think the alternator's going bad. So they're super dim right now. But they were like so bright the other night. But I think the alternator is just not charging and it's pulling a lot of draw on the battery, so I'm gonna turn it back off. Pull a valve cover to see how much gunk is caked up under there. Could be oil isn't flowing as good as it should and it's causing a lifter noise. I changed the oil in it and it didn't look terrible, but I took it off the fast idle. Didn't help. We'll put it back on. We'll start it one more time and then we'll just let her sit. There we go. Probably could use a spark plug, plug wire change, all that good stuff. But it runs really well. The transmission is solid on it too. I don't know if it has all 3 gears, but I did put it in reverse, put it in drive, and it didn't slip or anything. Alternators are common on the 318s. Got to put one of my 84 318 tomorrow. Great trucks. Yeah. Which, it comes and goes. It could be the regulator too. The voltage regulator could be that. I'm still pushing for you to get a C body. I've seen a 60 Seneca for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I have one. 65 Chrysler. Police car. 78, yes. Pretty quiet. See if it warmed up a little bit. I don't think it has a thermostat in it. It hasn't warmed up a lot. I think they took it out. That's why it's having trouble getting warm. Yeah, thermostat hasn't even opened yet. And I think that's why, because I don't think there's one in it. Alright, I'm going to shut this thing off. Hold on. What I like to do is run it dry. Let that all that fuel on the pump wear out, or in the bulb, my bad. It's smoothed out. And that choke, I just have to fix that choke issue, and we'll have a lot better running vehicle. I want to pull the intake off and see what's under there. Maybe even put a 4-barrel on it, I don't know. There she is. Pull that battery cable back off to be on the safe side. But yeah, I put a power steering pump on it the other day. And what else did I do? That's really it. I changed the coil and the coil wire and distributor cap. Put some gas, that rigged up that jug, and that's really it. Well, I did fill it up with transmission fluid. That's one thing I did do. Forgot about that. I think I put like 2 or 3 quarts in it. And it pulled fine. Want a free 2000 Dodge Ram? Sure. 4-barrel. Yeah, I agree. I need to put a 4-barrel on this. And guess what, Kevin? Guess what I put on it? Guess what kind of 4-barrel? Somebody asked if the inside was nice. And this seat right here is nice. And Kevin, yeah, you're actually right. I was going to try Summit. I was going to fake you out, and hopefully you would say Edelbrock, but you're right. This seat, not so much. I think it actually got chewed on by something. I don't think it was from sitting. The back seat's immaculate. But I want to take all this carpet out, and I don't know if I'll replace it or not. Fix the floor pan, because I know this floor pan right here is bad. But the dash is still pretty decent. It's faded in places, but it's still decent. I'm going to get me some new door rubbers and everything. But look at the roof. The top still looks nice. It's just dirty. We can clean all that up. But that's the thing about these trucks is that green is a very rare interior color on a truck, at least. I've rarely seen a lot of green interiors. So when I saw this, I was like, wow, I had to have it because of the green. But black would probably would have held up better. But a green interior truck with a green exterior and two-tone white, I don't know. It's just really cool to me. But look at that. Love that color. But I think it'll clean up really nice. You can see some of the original paint there. But, one thing. These are Ram Charger and Trailduster specific door handles, too. The regular trucks didn't have this pull handle here, and this is padded. It's pretty cool. And you got this nonsense down here, whatever happened there. But they're like, oh yeah, we have carpet on our door handles, or our door panels. Woo, big deal. And this fancy handle, whatever, you know. Oh, another thing I saw like a vintage ad, and they were going all sorts of crazy about how the boot ring was chrome. Like, check out our chrome boot ring on our new '78 Ram Chargers. Like, big deal. Oop. Knock that over. They might just reproduce a seat foam. They might. They look like E or B body bucket seats. That's what they're kind of like modeled after, in my opinion, except they're fixed back. Do they make full rubber floor mats for these trucks? I don't know if I'd seen one. I really hadn't done a lot of research. There's the new tailgate. If you saw, it got busted. Somebody pushed on the spare tire, but the guy I bought it from, he threw in a new tailgate for it. So did all the work to mount the spare tire and everything to it. It's a lot nicer. I want to paint it, make it look like the original color, at least close to the patina. Then I don't know. I might paint these bars. I just need to clean it up. I need to pressure wash it. You know how I do. Time to clean the shop. Yeah, the shop is awful. I need to clean it up. Once I get this Charger running, I'm going to back it out and do away with all this stuff in the middle, everything around the sides, and deep clean this place because I'm sick of it. It's driving me crazy. Like the plug you got wherever my phone charger went. It's right here. I do like this thing though. I fell in love with it. I'd been wanting a short bed 4-wheel drive, and this thing just kind of fell in my lap. What's left on the Charger checklist? I was actually right before I started this live stream. I wanted to talk to you guys tonight because I know I didn't last night, but and in case you didn't hear me say before, I'm going to do this every Monday night now instead. But I was actually about to put these transmission lines in, but then I stopped so I could talk to you guys. But I've got my fittings here. Just going to install all that. But yeah, all stainless SS tubes. I'll talk about it more in depth. I got that whole box full of brake lines and everything. But I was just about to put these under the car. That's why it's up on jack stands. And then once we put these in, then we'll drop the radiator in. I've got my hoses here, which I never seen a hose look like this. It's pretty weird. It's a Gates brand, but I've never seen one like this. I've got the lower one down here. I just stuck it where it was supposed to go so I wouldn't forget. But yeah, we've got all that going on. I still have to bolt down the thermostat housing. I haven't done that. And then we'll rig up some wiring and fire it up. But not much, honestly. Oh, I need to find some kind of power steering line because this is for like a later Dodge Magnum. And I need something that'll go from here to the factory steering box. I think I can make something. I just got to figure out what fittings I need before I can do it. And then maybe go get somebody to make it for me. But then, it's no big deal. Not a big deal at all. And the return line's simple. You know, it's just a regular hose with some clamps. But I was actually under it just about to install these before I stopped. And that's about it. So, transmission lines, radiator, then hook up some kind of cooling system for fans or whatever. Then I'll need a dipstick too, power steering line, fill it up with all fluids, and that would be it. That should do it. Is Kevin starting to fight? What's he doing? Oh, is he making paint jokes? Yeah, JD, I'm not going to paint my car. What charge are you going to color the paint? You know what, guys? Whatever. Mook, go study. Leave this live stream alone. Go do your schoolwork. settle what color it'll be. It'll be rust whenever I let it turn to dust into the ground. Rude. Well, she said she was going to study and then she came back. I think she's just lurking. That's what it is. Mom said, be nice to Mook. You got it. Sorry, Mook. I gotta be nice, but Mom said. She can stay. But what color am I going to paint it? That right there. This is clear, I think. Somebody had painted it silver. That is this original silver, or like the old silver coming down. But somebody had like painted it silver, or the original owner painted it silver, and then it literally sat outside and burnt the paint off. It just baked it right back off. See, there's some of the silver. It's crazy though, isn't it? Yeah, what Mom says goes. She doesn't play around. Hi, Junkyard Ticks. Hi, Kevin. Guys, go subscribe to Kevin. I think he's lonely. He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough subscribers yet. While you're doing that, subscribe to Classic Mustangs 429 and go. Okay, here's something you guys could do. He's not here right now. I want everybody, like no joke, open up a new tab right now on your computer or click off. I don't care. Just go to Mike at Classic Mustangs 429. Go to his last video and comment, make another video. Just spam his comments. Say, make another video. I don't care how many times you do it. Yeah, and Thunderhead 289. Oh, Luke. He's been making pretty regular videos, though. But go comment on him and show him some love. Tell him that... tell him that you hope his backhead is better. Say, go Thunderhead 289. Say, hope your backhead is better. And then go to Classic Mustangs 429 and say, make more videos. Go comment right now. Both spam all of their comment sections. I don't care. And Kevin, he's here, so I don't know what you could say to Kevin. Just tell Kevin you love him. Everybody in the comments right now, just say, Kevin, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. Yeah, pink Thunder Ping Pong Head. Yeah, that one. Dylan, would you like a 426 Hemi? My buddy has got one he's trying to sell. Sure. Send me an email, dylanmccool1970@gmail.com. That backhead story is still one of the funniest things I've heard. As you can tell, I'm still laughing about it. It was so bad. I loved it. Did you go comment? Did everybody go comment on Luke and Mike's video? I need to know right now. Luke at Thunderhead 289. Tell him you hope his backhead is better. And then go to Classic Mustangs 429 and say, make more videos. And subscribe to them because they're great guys. And Junkyard Diggs, he's here. Yep. Good. I want you to spam their comments. Show them some love. Just tuning in from up in Ontario. Love your content. Thank you. So, yeah, I've got 2 green vehicles. I don't know. Maybe my favorite color is starting to be green. I really can't tell. My favorite color is actually red, believe it or not. I have a lot of blue cars out here, though. And I went turquoise with the engine. Everyone. Kevin, they've already done that. They've already spammed my comments like crazy with egg jokes. I still get egg jokes to this day. How's Rump doing? Rump, I actually drove him yesterday. I drove him down the road. Took him down the road and back just for the heck of it. And he's still running strong. I need to fix the window and put a bed floor in it and get some wheels and tires. But other than that, it's fine. Oh, here comes the eggs. After you get that baby running and driving, are you going to do some interior work? Yes. That is one thing I want this thing to have spotless interior when I'm done with it. Don't know how far I'm going to be able to take it before I get ready for power tour, but I'm hoping to at least have some nice seats in it. You're living green because that's where all your money is going in these two. Yeah, basically. Excellent. Yep. Is there a Pentastar on the right front fender of the Charger? No, but there's supposed to be. There's actually, I think there's holes for it. Yeah, is that right there? One of these. It's supposed to have one, but it doesn't. Or maybe it's that right there. I really don't know. One of those is supposed to have it, but it doesn't. Rump is a 72. Have you seen Junker Up's Charger? Which one? Lift at 7 inches? No. I'm going to leave it like it is and put maybe some 32s on it. These are 33s. And they don't rub at like full lock, both sides, unless you were to hit a bump. They're very, very close. Spend a few bucks on the interior, go for good sound deadening insulation under the carpet and door panels. Yeah, I do want to make it nice inside. I'm going to go with a full floor pan, like all brand new one piece, and then get it all like brand new inside. New carpet, sound deadening, and just do it up nice. I don't really focus on interiors in my cars, but I want this one to have a nice interior. What camera do you use when you make your videos? Good question. I've actually got it laying over there on the cowl of this thing. Let me crawl over here and grab it for you. This is a Canon 80D. Right there you can see it says 80D. I love this thing. I just got it a couple months ago. Stands for 80 pounds. Yeah, but it's because all those extra megapixels weighing it down, Kevin. This thing is nice. Canon ADD. Yeah, I have to like pronounce. I have to enunciate 80 as in 80D. But yeah, this thing is fun. I love this camera. I wanted something that when I had an old T3i. That was my old camera, and it had this flip out monitor, and I had to have that because some of the 5D doesn't have this flip out monitor, and I wanted that. But it's so nice. The autofocus is crisp. I mean, it's so good. All around a good camera. It is heavy though. I will say it is a very heavy camera, and if you hold it out with one hand, like if you're talking or something and facing the camera towards you, it gets very heavy. But no, I really like this thing. What are you going to get next? Hopefully nothing for a little bit. I don't need anything anymore. I don't want to say, because I actually did get rid of something. I might get rid of something else. I've got another one for sale. The old 63 C10 that I haven't done anything with. It's just a parts truck. I have it for sale. I sold something. And then I have something else for sale, and then I'm going to have another thing for sale here soon. But, yeah, I'm keeping this one for certain. Keeping this one. What happened to the junkyard Plymouth? It's still sitting in the same spot that we left it. Oldest vehicle I have right now would be my 65 Chrysler. I've said that before, but now I'm Mike. Yeah, we're all Mike. Dylan, did you see the video from Jay about the Ford pickup along with Junkyard Diggs and how it rolled? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I mean, I've watched, if you're talking about Kevin's F-250, yeah, I did. I watched that one where the axle flew out of it. I'll give you $800 for the 63 Chevy. First come, first serve. Come buy it. I think Jay is Jay Smart. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I don't know what about. I didn't see Jay's video. No, if that's what you're asking. I did not see his. Would you ever do a slant 6 build? I almost did with the Duster, but I don't want to anymore. How is the junkyard truck orange? Somebody bought it that way, I guess. I don't know. Why did you not want the Plymouth from the junkyard? I want it badly. Tried to buy that thing for years, but He just didn't want to sell it, and that's definitely his right. He can keep it all he wants. Was that a video I don't know about? I don't think you were. I don't know what he's talking about. I think maybe he was like saying, did you see it? And also, Kevin, did you see it as well? Maybe that's what he meant. But no, I did not see the video. Yeah, he was in Greg's. Greg learned nothing. Are you going to build a truck just for off-roading? That's what the Cordoba's for. Drive to the Plymouth. The Plymouth is down the road. I'd have to like leave. At the warehouse you got the Trailduster from were those 70s Chargers for sale. Those weren't his cars. Hello from Kentucky. Hello. But buy it. I can't buy it. He didn't want to sell it. Junkyard Digs, a Ford F-100 that hit a few trees and filled or flipped. Does it have an engine in the 63? Yes. Inline 6, and I think it has a 3-speed in it. I don't know. Anybody ever come across a 63 Dodge Custom 880? I've seen them, but I've never come across one in person that I remember, but I have seen them before. Get a K car. The cars that saved Chrysler, yeah. I don't know what happened here. I wish I could. I think I can get behind. Yeah. Where you live, do you get cold, snowy winters? I'll let Kev answer that one. No, I don't. He's very upset about it right now because it's not very cold here right now. We usually have like a delayed winter. But no, it's not terribly cold. Everyone say hi to Mook. Did the stream just die? No, we're still here. We're still alive and kicking. Doesn't even know what thick water is. Kevin, water is water. Viscosity is irrelevant. Check out these. Where should I put this on? I bought 2 of these. I think I want to put one on the Dart Sport because I'm obsessed with these. I don't know if I want to put one on this car though. It would look cool, but I don't think I want to. How many vehicles do you have? I don't know. I always get asked this, and I need to count. I just subtracted 1, so whatever. Put it on the Cordoba. No, the Cordoba has it's got like a dealership tag on it, but it's got like the like the little side plate, and it goes on one side of the bumper. And I think I bent it one day because when we were doing the figure 8 racetrack, the bumper kept hitting the ground, and we bent it backwards. You're going to keep the Trailduster full-time four-wheel drive or put a part-time kit in the P203? I don't know. I haven't figured out what I want to do just yet. I'm just really just trying to work the bugs out of it right now. The biggest issue right now is to fix the brakes and maybe, fix some of the mechanical stuff like plug wires, spark plugs, and belts, hoses, whatever that stuff. Get it mechanically sound. I'm not going to drive it anywhere without the drive shaft in the front, but yeah, I do want to I need to fix some leaks here and there, but I don't know. I need to figure out. You should get a snowmobile to work on, but I don't have snow. Should do a manual swap in it. No, I like the way that it is. It's perfectly fine. Put it on the Trailbuster. Yeah. Got these Trailbusters here. I thought that was kind of funny. Nice patina on that truck. Yeah, the truck is really solid. I like the way that it looks. You should do some simple off-road stuff in the Trailduster. We probably will. Nothing crazy though. I don't want to hurt this thing. I do want to have some nice all-terrain tires on it though, but I don't want to hurt it because it's a good truck. Guys, I think I'm gonna go here in like 4 or 5 minutes. So any burning questions you have, go ahead and let them out. And while you're at it, go subscribe to Junkyard Digs, Thunderhead 289, Classic Mustangs 429, do all that stuff. If that warehouse was full of Chevys, would you have still made a video? Any interest in square body Chevys? Yeah, I would have made a video on it. I love square body Chevys. I haven't owned one. I've had a few Chevrolets. I had a 62 part owned a 62 C10 and a 51 Chevrolet 4-door, 62 Impala 2-door 327. Then I owned a 64 Bel Air that I traded a 55 Buick for, and that's about it. Then I have that 63 C10 outside. What's the story on the black extended cab Dodge truck that's in some of your videos? That was my uncle's truck. He bought it brand new in 75 or 6. I don't remember what year it is. But I'll go into depth a little more later because it's a pretty cool story. But my dad ended up buying it and using it as like a wrecker for his business that he used to have. And it's just a 360 automatic 3/4 ton club cab. And it's a cool truck. 360. The 360 that came out of it is actually my dad's white rat rod. But we'll do a story on it later. But Dad used to drive it all the time. It was a really cool truck, but it just got too rusty. The frame started to rust on it because the factory did undercoating on it, and it didn't do a good job. Next upload going to be on either this car or something else. I had another video that I want to post. I don't know if it'll be like a full video, like a full Friday video, but hopefully about this car. I'm 22. When you come to Iowa, we talked about it. Hopefully after the new year, we've got some plans. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. If you want, stick around. We're going to do more videos on the Trailduster. Hopefully do some really cool stuff with this. And then the Charger is, it's doing its thing. Hopefully soon we're going to get this thing running. I've got everything besides like 1 or 2 things to get this thing to where it'll start for the first time. So once we get to that point, it'll be a lot more fun. I'm excited about it. It's just really tedious work that we got to do. I got to install these radiator hoses, power steering hose, like the high pressure line. That's what's holding me back right now. I've got everything else to do it with, and I need a distributor, plug wires, but I can get those. And I've got spark plugs for it. Just haven't put them in yet. But we'll make it all work. And once we get this thing to run, we'll see if we can back it out, do the thing. But other than that, hopefully the next video will come out this Friday morning, and it'll probably be about this car, but there's another chance that I got a video on a different truck. We'll see though. I haven't figured it out yet. Thanks so much for watching. Buy your t-shirts and your stickers. Go send me an email if you have questions for me. It's DylanMcCool1970@gmail. Send your projects to the same email if you get the chance. Like talking to you guys. It's so much fun doing these live streams. And I try to respond to everybody if you send me a message or anything. And if I don't get to your message, it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just that I get a lot of emails and messages I can't keep up with, and I'm sorry. But I will do my best to answer all of you. So thank you guys for being here, and I will see you in the next one.